The purpose of this screencast is to walk you through the process of creating an assignment, both new and existing from past classes, and a quiz in Teams. By now, for most of you viewing, this should be a review because this is the platform we use during remote learning. Hopefully, I can provide a tidbit of information that you are unaware of to make teaching easier for you during this screencast. But my assumption is that mostly this screencast will provide a review for the majority of you who are watching. Let's begin. First, you open Teams and you find the class you would like to provide an assignment for. So the class I'm using is, again, my sophomore honors period 7-8. And if you notice, if I click and open, it opens general, it opens in my post windows. I also have files, class notebook, which is accessible along the tab bar at the top, and then assignments. Now that I have my team, if you notice on my assignment page, I have an option for a drop-down arrow that has drafts, and I have drafts that say untitled assignment, but I don't have any drafts that I'm working on currently. Then these are assignments that have been assigned. You can also find assignments here under the assignments tabs in your classes. So for my 7-8 class, the same window will appear. I'm going to go back to the original window in Teams because I think it's easier to explain to you. Okay, so you have the option to create a new assignment. Now, when you click on the Create button, it gives you three options: an assignment, which is new, a quiz, which I will show you in a moment, and from existing. So let's start with existing, because existing is where you can access all of your past assignments from all of your classes for however long you've been using Teams. Maybe it's months, maybe it's weeks, maybe it's years. And that will save you a lot of time if you are teaching the same prep that you've taught previously and you are reassigning something that you've done in the past. So you would click on from existing. This small window opens, and you notice because it is July, many of my classes have been archived. So I'm going to go into period 2, English 2 honors, and select that, click on next. And these are all of the assignments that I assigned in the 1920 school year. And if you see March, February, January, and if I were to pick any of the assignments, I can certainly do so. I would click next, and then I would just go on to modify the assignment by the dates, if I want to schedule in the future, and when I would like to assign it, or maybe there's something I want to add to it, a document, etc. And then it will post for me, and the students will have the assignment scheduled for them, and it will save me, you, teachers, a lot of time to create a new assignment. I'm going to go out of this and click cancel. Okay, so right now I'd like to show you how to create a new assignment. So we click on assignment, and it opens a whole new window, and it says new assignment. Now, I'm going to enter a title, sample assignment. It's a good idea, obviously, to title all of your assignments so you know what you're looking for and what you're grading, obviously. And it automatically saves. You can also save it, say you get interrupted and you can't complete your assignment, or you're looking for a document and you can't find it. You can certainly save it, and if you remember from before, it will appear under drafts, and that's where you can access it and continue working on it. Certainly you will like to add in instructions. You do have a text bar here. You can bold, italic, underline, highlight, work on a font color, bulleted list, numbered list, and then you could even add a link directly into your instructions if you have a link for instructions or a link for something else. You can certainly do that here. Below instructions is add resources. Now, the resources are the documents that you would like your students to work on maybe. So it opens up a second window again, and you have OneDrive to choose from, your class notebook if you have assignments there that you would like to share with your students, and we spoke about that in the last frame of this presentation. You can also add a link copy paste a link, maybe a video to YouTube or something else. You can also create your own document type. So for example, say you were assigning a PowerPoint presentation to the students. You can offer them a blank template and you could actually upload this to your assignment. And then once the students have the directions, they can work directly in that blank template and turn in a PowerPoint presentation. Or if you want them to type a new document, you can do that as well. Make code is something for computer science classes. You probably won't work on that. And then obviously, if your document that you would like to share with your students is not in your OneDrive file, but is on your device like mine, here are all my documents. I'm working on a Mac. I could certainly choose one of these and share it with my students by uploading it. Okay, so resources is an important tool because that is probably where you will add any document, anything that you want the students to complete, maybe a worksheet, maybe they're writing an essay for you, etc. You can assign points to the assignment, as many as you like. That is completely up to you. And then when the assignment is handed in, you can assign points based on what the student's work was worthy of. And that would be easy for you to grade. The issue with Teams right now is we are not synced with real time. So you would have to transfer the grades from Teams to your grades page in real time. And there is a very easy way to do that, which I will show you in a minute. You have the opportunity to add a rubric, especially if it was a writing assignment. And I created an essay writing rubric just for sample purposes, just to show you excellent, good, fair, MLA format meets all requirements, meets most, meets some, poor, none, etc. And that way you can assign a point. It's worth 25. Each section is worth 25%. And that is another way for you to grade your assignment. And then you would just click attach and it would upload for the students to see in the assignment. Okay, now I have 3 sophomore honors preps, which are the same. So if I wanted to assign this assignment to all 3 classes, which I normally would, I don't have to create the assignment again individually for each class. So all I would need to do is click here and all of my classes would show up. Now again, it's July, most of my classes are archived, but for today's purposes, I'm going to also assign it to not only period 7-8 English honors, but period 2, which you'll see right here. I click on that, it gives me a little X. Now my AP class, they don't share the same prep, so I will not assign this assignment to them. They get different assignments, obviously. Once I have clicked on the additional class name, you will see now it says assigned to 2 classes. So I know period 7-8 and period 2 will receive my assignment. And for assignments to post, most of them, of the students, have a notification on their phone. So most of them get a notification when the assignment is posted. And it also posts here, and they can certainly access it from here. So if you see the Bad Seed movie quiz, view assignment, students can access the assignment from this post window as well. So they can view it here, and they can also open it in assignments. Let's go back to our assignment. Okay, now I closed it out so it disappeared. But it should be here, and there it is under drafts because it automatically saves. So we're going to go back to sample assignment. I didn't lose it. There it is. What I did lose was the second class that it was posted to. Oh, no, I didn't. There it is. Okay, so, and it's going to go to all students. Now, if you have an ICS class and you want to add a resource that's modified, so what you would have to do is create 2 assignments, and then in one class, you would click here. I can't, obviously, because this class technically doesn't exist, so the students aren't in it anymore. But you here, if you clicked here, you would see a drop down of all the students' names, and you could separate your special education students from your general education students and assign it that way. And you would click on the students that you would want to get each assignment. I Hope that's clear. Now, due date. So this says that it's going to be due tomorrow, Sunday, July 19th. I'm going to push it for sample purposes to the 21st. So let's say this assignment is due Tuesday, July 21st at 11:59 p.m. But today's Saturday. So I'm not going to post this assignment today on a Saturday or a Sunday. Below you will see an edit tab. I'm going to click on this edit tab, which will open another window and give me the opportunity to schedule to assign this assignment in the future. So I'm going to assign it Monday morning. They're going to have till Tuesday at midnight to complete it. So I click the box here and it's going to post Monday, July 20th at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. seems reasonable, gives them 2 days to complete it. It's due Tuesday, July 21st at 11:59, and we are good to go. Now, you can assign it at any time you want in a 24-hour period. You can also make it due anytime you want in a 24-hour period. You also have the option to close it. Now, by closing it, you will see below it says assignment will post on Monday, July 20th at 9 a.m. and is due on Tuesday, July 21st at 11:59 p.m. Late turn-ins not allowed. So at 11:59 on July 21st, this assignment will close and it will no longer be accessible to students. So if a student doesn't complete it in time, or they forget about it, or they think they're going to hand it in late without you knowing, that is not an option for the students. Once it is closed, they can't access it. And you will know that it was not turned in on time or turned in at all. And you will probably get an email saying, I can't open up the assignment. For some reason, it's locked. Well, it's locked because you're late. Okay? Once you're done, you just click the done button and all of this is saved. Now, if you don't mind if the student is late, if you want to give them the opportunity to hand it in late, you still will know that the assignment is handed in late. It will show you that in the grading option. So if you don't want to have to go back and open it again for a student, it's just taking too much of your time, you don't have to. Okay, and it says right here, late turn-ins allowed. And then you would click done. And then the information is here saved. And that is how you save an assignment. Now, if you want to assign it, say you're assigning it the same day that you create it, here it will say assigned. Because I decided to assign it on Monday instead of Saturday, it will say scheduled for the future. Once it is scheduled for the future, it will show up in assignments as scheduled. So I'm going to click on schedule. And I will show you. There it is, sample assignment due July 21st at 11:59 p.m. and it is scheduled. It is as simple as that. I hope that this was helpful. In the next screencast, I will discuss how to create and assign a quiz in Teams.